My beautiful Sagittarius, are you hungry? Because your success is inevitable. I feel doing your pre-shuffle, running through the cards, a lot of energy. It was like you were like a detective and trying to figure out your next move and how you're going to climb this ladder, how you're going to find this big energy. You know, it's like you're this massive power of energy, and you're trying to move around. You know, I feel like when I was shuffling, a few power animals like kind of flew out of one of the decks, and I feel like you're just trying to create a plan. You're trying to create some order and strategy around your dreams here. There's an opportunity, and you see it clearly. The Tower. It's a powerful card to come out first. You're having a revelation. You're having an understanding of a massive opportunity that's ahead of you. This has to do with your stability, your foundation, what you're trying to create. This feels very career-like. This feels, I feel like you're trying to create a business, and there's a new opportunity. There's something starting, something's beginning. You are manifesting something into reality. You have a very powerful energy here. So the Muse of Voices and the Muse of Materials. Interesting. So we can actually do this. Actually, I kind of want to, yeah, no, I lied. We're going to do it like this. All right. So, wow, beautiful energy. I feel, so we got the Muse of Voices with the Muse of Materials. So you are trying to build an empire. You're trying to clearly set intentions into the universe to bring in your power. You're trying to literally pull your power in from the ether. You're trying to create it as a material form. You see something and you believe deep in your heart that you deserve something, that you are on this quest, this ambitious journey to find what's hidden, what's not clear to you at this moment. It's a very big energy shift. It's like you were contemplating and meditating, and then all of a sudden you were like, this is it. This is going to be a really big, there you are twice. That came out twice. You see abundance, dude. Like, you see what's going to bring you comfort and, what's the word? Like this is, what is the word? The word will come to me. But this is a lot of manifestation energy. This is you saying very clearly what you want. You want power. There's power right there. You're saying to the universe that I declare that I deserve this because I intend for it to be mine. And I'm not going to stop until what I desire is mine. No one's going to keep it from me. And I'm going to have all the plan. I'm going to plan it out very methodically. I'm going to take my time, but I'm also going to have fun. There's something that you're leaving behind. There's you ascending. There's you rising above your circumstances, saying, I am not what I have been taught that I am. I have a lot more power within me. I have a truth that I wish to speak into the world. A dance that I wish to dance under the full moon, naked if I want. Like, I didn't come here to play. I came here to be serious. Like, I didn't come here to play as in play with like my money. Like, what's coming to me is mine. And I'm not going to stop until I have it. And whoever needs to get pushed out of the way in the process, so be it. Like, you are not given any fucks, okay? I guess the caution here would be don't abuse any relationships that you form, or step on people on your way up, or use people, right? We want to do this in the most balanced way possible, because even if you make it to the top, you want to make it to the top. Oh, look, that's a very playful, fun energy. Enjoy the way to the top, because if you push everybody away on your way to the top, you're going to be there alone. You're not going to have anyone to enjoy that moment with. So it's like, take your time and enjoy yourself. What are you not seeing in the moment? How can you bring these luxuries? That was the word. How can you bring these luxuries into your life right now that you don't have to wait, or I'm sorry, but I want to use the word use. Look, see? How can you not use people in the process? Or how can you find your independence and create your own staircase, let's say, rather than climb on top of people to find your way up? How can you actually embark on this journey and be humble and be in balance? Look at that balance right there. It's like, how can you maintain form? It's like, imagine when we're becoming human, like before the embryo sac, okay? Think of the consciousness as a being with awareness. That's like, okay, I'm about to become an embryo. I'm about to become a human. I'm about to be birthed into physical reality. There's a lot that has to be done. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slow growing process that like is totally beyond the human mind. But at the same time, it's a very patient and delicate process. So how can you be delicate and gentle and make this path without harming other people? Caterpillar. Oh, so two things are coming from this card. Caterpillar, right? The cat is very wise. It's very independent. It, honestly, when it comes to consciousness, as in a species of animals, a domesticated cat it doesn't need much, right? Feed it, give it, food, and clean up its kitty litter. We're pretty much the servant of the cat, if it wants to play. But then the wild cat is very fierce and very patient, right? If it wants to like catch a squirrel or a bird, it has to lie in wait. That it has to lure in its prey. So it has to be, oh, I'm seeing that snake from like the Jungle Book. It has to be very, what is that word? Mysterious and I'm getting Scorpio energy. So how do I define that? Let me read this really quick. Scorpio. So getting rid of the old, making way for the new, power and transformation, death, rebirth, phoenix. So it's like, how can you not harm other people while you're gaining your power? Okay. Don't push people into directions and situations and corners and circumstances because you have so much power. Don't become a bully. Don't become, and accidentally, like sometimes people can bully others by accident, meaning unconsciously. It doesn't mean you don't have some level of awareness that you're doing it, but to a degree, as a powerful fire sign, as an independent spirit, a free spirit, you tend to, as a free spirit, forget about other people because you're just worried about yourself. And that can be a positive thing, and it can be a negative thing. All things are dual, and there's balance, and there's poles to everything. Polarity, magnetism. So when you're climbing this ladder, creating this manifestation and birthing it into reality, watch how you use your power. What is your Mars energy in? Do you have a strong sense, a strong hold on your authoritative side? Do you have power struggle issues? Do you have competitive issues? Are you struggling with being bossy or being pushy? Can you find more love and compassion and nurturing that you can bring into situations in your life? Because as you walk away and you leave behind things, you don't want to leave behind everything, right? You can, but it seems to me as though you may leave behind something that you'll miss, that you're going to be sad that you left in the past. So let's get some guidance. What does Sag need to be conscious of? What's going on in the unconscious that they need to be conscious of? And you see how I said she and then femme fatale came out, like a she, a feminine, because we're all feminine and masculine in one. So highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attraction to money, and power. Like, come on. So be cautious, because you're so attracted to wealth and power and fame and glory and everything I've been saying, that this could turn. That's interesting. I never noticed that was the back of these cards. That's her dress right there. I never noticed that. That's really signifying like the thigh. Isn't that the part of the body that the Sagittarius rules? The thighs, the hips, or something like that? And it's really magnifying this part of her body. So something about the thighs or the hips, like I'm seeing like social media posts. I don't know what I'm seeing. Inappropriate use of sensuality. So there's something that's, be cautious of your surroundings, because I feel like there's someone like watching you, someone looking at you, someone spying on you, someone very attracted to you, very sexually attracted to you. And you may be unaware of it because you're focused on, like I said, money and power and all this stuff. That's interesting. Ooh, too many. Was it this one? Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So your optimism is something you need to be cautious of. That's really interesting. I feel like it's saying, recognize that your optimism, not everyone is as optimistic as you. So maybe there's people that you're dependent on or situations that you're open to because they bring you a tool that you need as a magician, as a manifester. There's a tool or something that you get from somebody or people. But be cautious that the intentions of others maybe aren't as pure as yours. You may be having a naive or innocent view of something here. Tell me more about that. So really pay attention to signs and synchronicities around you, because you don't want someone to mislead you. You don't want someone to Look, damsel in distress syndrome. This is when it says waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduced by romantic illusion. So there's definitely some sort of seductive romantic illusion that's being portrayed here could be detrimental to this climb that you're on. So I would be very cautious for your safety. It's not necessarily because it's bad, because nothing's really bad or good. But when it comes to balance, because look, we were talking about balance. Look at these cards. We're talking about maintaining balance. And how do we maintain balance if we're leaning to one side? You know what I'm saying? It's like Spirit's trying to guide you to maintain a balance of sacred sexuality, sacred sensuality. You don't want to give off the wrong impression. Sometimes, for whatever reason, there are humans that think it's okay to, if you, let's say you are a free spirit that's like, free the nipple and whatever. Like, you're just so free about your body and it's beautiful and you're just okay with it. Well, what if there's someone out there or many people out there that are like, oh, well, since she's just completely exposed, I have the right to touch or to go beyond whatever because it's for everyone. No. Like, I just wanted to free my nipple, bro. Like, you did not have this authority. Like, get out of my space. But sadly, this happens all the time. People don't set boundaries. There needs to be strong, healthy boundaries here. I would be very, very cautious of people that don't know that. Be clear about your boundaries. Be clear. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Look at this. You are good enough. That is totally what's happening here. This is who you desire to be. You don't have to do anything for anyone that makes you uncomfortable. Only do what makes you feel safe and what makes you feel whole and what makes you feel happy. Okay? Be very cautious of that. There's something about that. Confidence is your key to success. Sometimes confidence gets confused for, what's the word? Attention seeking, right? When we want to, because this is Leo too. Leo is like the star of our solar system. Everything revolves around Leo, around the sun. And I feel like what it's saying is be confident in yourself because you are the center of attention in your reality, your domain. But at the same time, be aware that some of the attention that you're going to get from what you're doing isn't going to be in your best interest. So basically, as optimistic and positive and bright as you may be, there's darkness around you. So as you're this light shining in the darkness, don't forget about the darkness around you. Just protect yourself and be safe. I want to go deeper on that. Yeah, there's that hyena. Look. Hyenas are the most shady look. This is the most shadiest looking card I've ever seen. Like, is that supposed to look positive? I bet you if I read the book, there's something positive to find in here, right? Because I can find optimism in everything. But at the same time, does that not look like the most shade? If you saw that come out, like, look, let's say you saw this come out the alley, like, you are not going to feel safe. Like, I don't want that to appear in the dark. I don't want to know what that is. Like, go away. Run. See? Look. This run card really be coming out too. I'm like, why did I want to write run on a card? But it comes out at the most interesting times. Like, that doesn't mean be in fear. But it means pay attention. Okay? Like, don't be naive and stubborn and unaware of your surroundings. Be consciously aware of what's happening around you. There are predators everywhere. Okay? Look at you. So continue on your path. That doesn't mean stop seeking what it is you seek, because you're going to be an amazing light in the world, and you are an amazing light in the world. But what I'm saying, where you're building, where you're trying to go to, is going to be amazing. You're going to be an angel, a healer for those around you that need guidance and support and love and compassion, and optimism and joy and expression and, you know, freedom. You're going to provide that for people around you. But I feel like you're maturing. I feel like you're a young spirit and you're still maturing, and you're feeling this sense of separation. I want to pull something on that separated card. It's interesting. I feel like a winter. Why are you coming out? Okay. So you're separated from, okay. Look at that. Injustice. Be cautious. Separated from your spirit. That's what that meant. Love. Okay. Couple things here. Focus on self-love. Don't fall in love. Don't fall for false love. Don't fall victim to people that are going to prey on your optimism and on your, oh, you know, I'm so free and I'm so, like, be cautious, because that takes you further away from your spiritual path. And that's clearly where you're heading. Ooh, I saw that trying to come out there. Look at that. Trying to keep you from your light. So be aware. Be cautious of that. Don't fall. Look at that. Be aware. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sag. Everything you need to know is linked down below, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.